Hi guys, it's Sharon with Little Britain Company, and how y'all doing? You can hear a little bit by the giggly in my voice. Um, this is crazy. So this past couple of weeks, or a couple of weeks ago, I started to notice other YouTubers showing that Hobby Lobby was having these amazing sales, really amazing sales. And I wasn't saying anything. It's like I would go in, I would check it out. And then I started going and thinking, they're behind. I talked to some people at Hobby Lobby, some of the people that I recognize, and they were like, well, that hasn't come through. We're just waiting on our DM to get it through to us. Cool. Which, in some ways is good for me while I'm off school. So the sales dropped. I was actually there when the woman started. She was marking certain sections, and the rest is history. So what I can tell you is that I have a stack that is at least 1.5 feet tall, here, and here. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So, although I also have, Temu Hall's coming in, or they're here. They're ready for me to start showing you. And thank you to everybody who watched last Temu Hall. There's a lot. So I want to get started with this. Before I go too far in, I have switched over quilt tops. This is another quilt top I made. Created a design so I could do sort of an ombre effect. I liked the idea of doing the stripes with the ombre, I think. This one still doesn't have, I never put on, or I haven't put on the, some additional, I can't think of borders. And it kind of needs it. I just couldn't figure out what kind of a border I wanted to do. So I kind of packed it away and said, I'll come back to it when I figure out what border I want to do. So I still haven't figured it out. If anyone has an idea of what would look good, I don't want anything to clash with the stripes. They go from, this has been folded over on top, just make it sit up. So they go from very, very pale, almost white, and then then you'll start to see the different. And then below that, it is a little bit more orange down. And then I did put a top and a bottom border, but I didn't have enough to put it all the way around. And it's, let me see if I can pull this up a little bit so you can see. It's a stripe, if you can see that. And I really liked that. But for the sides, I just haven't found anything that I like. And maybe I won't do anything, but without an additional board on the sides, it makes it, it makes it a lap blanket, which is okay. Make it a lap blanket. But if you all have any suggestions, if any of you, any of you guys are quilters out there or just have some suggestions, I would be very interested in hearing from you. Okay. I'm going to jump in. I want to make sure that you have a chance to, to pause, get your drinks lined up, get your snacks, settle into a comfortable chair, or you can always come back to it because it's going to be a long one. It's going to be long. My nose is itching. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Of course, my nose would start itching here. So this in front of me, this mass, it really is. I don't even know how many paper stacks I have in here. I also did a very small, comparatively, Joann fabric haul. And this one I can just show you in this one bag. So this is the little Joann fabric. They also are having some sales, and some are very good. Joann fabric is getting, their sales have always been iffy sometimes. It really just depends on how they're doing it. Their clearance sales never made sense to me because their clearance prices are often more than their regular sales on things. I never quite understood that. But this last one was actually quite good, but still confusing because you didn't know what the price was till you got to the cash register and they scanned it. At least at my store, which I thought was weird. I would rather know before I bring it up. I don't want to take stuff back if I'm like, oh, that's way too much. I don't want to have to go back and forth. Just tell me ahead of time and let me know. So I went to this, so I went to these sections. Let me show you. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a problem. So I started with this Park Lane. This is just a pure white. This is 65 pound. It's a solid core, which is, you know, white on white. And I think these were on sale or clearance for, it was like $257.77. With all of the other solids that I have, I just didn't have much white. And although I don't usually use this when I make books, just because it gets dirty too fast. When I'm putting albums together, it picks up everything. What I do is I like to use the 65 pound weight for stamps, when I'm doing stamps, when I want those to be included. Sometimes when I'm printing things out that I'm going to be including. So I want something that's going to give me a nice, really nice, pure base. So that's what those. So I'm just going to, there's a lot of random stuff in here. I'm just going to show you what I come up with. I picked up this set of stickers. Blossom, Smile, Enjoy, Amazing, Ultimate. These are not really colors that I use a lot of, but I really liked the sentiment. And so I picked up, I think, 1 or 2 of those. I'm not going to go through this thing and see if I have another one in here. But again, because those are not colors that I normally use, I decided to pick up 1. This was in a section that said everything was under $1. But how much under $1, you might ask, and who knew? When I went through these, there were some things that were 99 cents. Most of it was somewhere between 30 to 40 cents or 35 to 45, something like that. Those prices are fine. Those are great. And I might have bought more if I had known. Well, it's a good thing I didn't know. It's a really good thing I didn't know. I'm going to move these out. They were not part of it. Oh my golly, just trying to find what was a part of it. So also part of those deals were these hearts. These have they've been sewn on. They were clearly Valentine's Day. Only 2 of them say Happy Valentine's. And so they're just a sentiment piece. But, and I've said this before, hearts go with any time of the year. They don't have to be just Valentine. So I really liked these. I thought they were very pretty. And I think they ended up being, you know, like less than 50 cents each. I'm gonna move those out of the way because they all go together. This one... Okay, so this was just some die cuts. Show you that. I liked the, you know, some of the sayings. I liked the dated calendar. There are a few things that I do with calendar-ish things. So I thought those were good. And again, this was like under 50 cents. I'm trying to pull out the things that I got that were like this. This was another one that was in that under $1. And I like the shooting stars. They had some other stickers, but and I bought 2 of the shooting star ones. I didn't love them. And I'm being much, much more cautious with a lot of encouragement from Kate. I'm being much more cautious about making sure that when I'm buying something, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use it. That I, you know, that it's not just, oh, hey, this is a set of stickers and they're just great. And some of them are absolutely wonderful, but not my style, not something that I would craft with. And so I'm getting better about not pulling those in. I'm also getting ready. We're having a big yard sale next weekend. And I have a big pack so far, and I've only gone through, not even 1/10 of my stickers. And I'm just pulling out anything I just don't love, or that I know it's just not my style. It's not something I normally use. So I'm not going to hold on to it. If I need something like that, I'll go back out and buy it later. I did really like this, the High Five, the Awesome. I thought these were really cute. They're vibrant, and they've got some real texture to them. I don't know if you can see that up close, but they've got some real texture to them. So I bought a couple of those, I think. Those are more of the die cut ones because I really just liked some of those sayings. And I just like I'm going to show this to you one more time. I liked these empty ones for me to put my own sentiments into, and a few of these. The good times, remember this. I may add a sentiment to it, but having them pre-cut like that's kind of nice. Let's see what else is in here, and if I know the prices. There's more of that one. This, I do not think I got that much from Joann's, but this ginormous thing was my receipt. So, I did find, I wonder if I can find the price to these. Okay, the heart one was 40 cents. That's weird. That's so weird. Okay, so the exact same heart one that I bought, two of them were 40 cents and one was 54. The stars were 63 and 62. Okay, that's weird. Okay. These stamps, I'm gonna see if I can find the stamps. Embossed puffy stickers. Oh, those llama stickers were 25 cents each. These clothespins, I found these pretty glittery clothespins. I do a lot of different things with clothespins, so I thought that was, that was a good deal to pick up those. And those were 54 and 53. Sure. Now I'm really interested, I hope you guys are interested. The paper was $2.97. Craft die cut love stickers. Love stickers? Did I get love stickers? Let's see, love stickers. Could be those. I don't know, I'm gonna figure this one out. It might be these, but these aren't stickers. Oh, how weird is that? I think it's these. Nope, but these are these. These are the, y'all don't know. Okay, so then I also bought some stamp pads, and they are all 62 and 63 cents. So I thought this layered flower one might be really nice. This one actually, this says Kid at Heart. So I thought that I really liked this, some of this. There were other stamp sets I left behind because they just weren't my style. There's a lot here that isn't my style. But for that price, I thought the thanks just for you, the hello, congrats, and these flowers were nice. The frog, the little critters on here, not really my style. I liked most of this. The good vibes. I love that fringe at the top and the llama. Not crazy about the house, but that's about it on that one. This one was pretty cool. I liked pretty much everything on there, and then it comes with an additional stamp block. I thought that was very cool. That was like 60 cents. And oh, I think I should. I'm still holding that one. Okay, so those, and then these were also with it. These little squares. I do like the Park Lane. Their adhesive is really sticky. It sticks. So these were about 99 cents. And then I'm still trying to figure out some of those other ones. It looks like, oh, I know what the other ones are now. So I picked up this really pretty tape. This one came out to be 40 cents each. And it was originally, does it say how much it was originally? I don't know. Doesn't say. But I use that a lot in my Christmas items. So this one has, it is 2 inches by 9 feet. So I bought 2 of those for that price. Because like I said, I really do use that. I love that color, and I use it with some of my different ones. I didn't buy that there. It fell into this. And then for $1, this one actually is priced. I thought these were quite pretty. Really like some of this flower one here. This one is says life, liberty, happiness. I approve. So I like this kind of skinnier tape here. They're all very pretty. And you can use them. You certainly can do your 4th of July, your Labor Day, your Memorial Day from here. But this one, some of these will work really well with a lot of other things. This one I was thinking Christmassy. It's almost candy cane-like. And I think it would look well with some of the candy canes. So with this top one. And the other flower ones just work with anything. So those were all good. Let me show you the last one that's been confusing me. I was like, what is that one coming from? These last ones turned out to be, so Park Lane, there was a special deal. I'm putting some of this away because it's just falling on me. I'm going to get it out of the way before I grab more stuff. Oh, hello. I get up close and personal. So they also had with their Park Lane die cuts, it was buy 2, get 3 for free. So they're normally $2.97, which means with 5 they reach like $1.18. And I thought that was pretty good. You get 28 pieces. So I thought the dogs were adorable, especially that corgi. A little birthday one. I think some of those are going to look great on some of my birthday cards. This one was just sweet. I mean, just kind of this, I think this was that love letter one I was trying to figure out. But it says it's not stickers. You get 7 of each piece, which is pretty cool. And I just love the strawberries in there. The animal one, again, very sweet. So this one, some of these will go, I mean, most of these will go really well with Christmas. I will not use the teepee one because I'm not going to appropriate somebody else's background. But the rest of them I think are great. And then the lemons, I thought these were really, this is the one that got me going and really looking at these. I wasn't going to buy these, and then I really liked this lemon design, and I found the other ones. Inside 2 of those, this one says life is sweet, and this one says c'est la vie. So, and I'm sorry to anyone in France or anyone who speaks French who just heard that really awful accent. I apologize. Okay, that's Joann Fabric out of the way now. Now's a good time to escape and get your snacks ready, because so I'm going to tell you a brief story. And again, you know, you all can fast forward if you don't want to hear my story. You can fast forward to where you start seeing me do stuff. So I went over, and the woman had really just started marking things down. So I'd seen her on one aisle and picked up a few things, and maybe more than a few things. And then she went over to the paper aisle. And so as she was there, I just hung out. So she would literally mark something and hand me the first one, and mark something and hand me the first one. It was funny. And she seemed to be, you know, I said, you know, I'm so sorry, I don't want to put you out. And she goes, oh no, this is the most fun I've had all day. So she actually handed me a lot of their plain paper packs. And I will tell you, I would have walked home with all of those if they had not all been white core. So if you're not familiar with white core, it just means that you're going to have, you know, basically your layered paper, the top and bottom are going to be the same color. But if you ripped it or even cut it, what you're going to see in the middle is that white paper. Now, a lot of junk journalists use that to kind of show the real difference between the papers. It stands out really well. It's just not my style. I'm more of a clean cut. And I don't like the way the white core shows up sometimes when I'm doing a cut. I mean, it's most people would say that you can't even notice that. I notice it. So it just drives me kind of nuts. So those were all like $1.99 a pack. It was an amazing deal. I did, however, notice that that's what they were clearancing out. The regular, for the most part, the regular stuff was not going on clearance, but the white core was pretty much, they were just getting rid of it all. And I think that's just indicative of that, you know, people just don't use the white core that much. Most of us don't. I shouldn't speak for anyone else. I know I'm not going to use it. It seemed that other people were veering away from it. I did see other people come onto the aisle, look at that, pick up some paper packs, realize it was white core and put it back. So, I don't know. But that is certainly what it appeared to me to be. I've got to have a, so we're 20 minutes in. I need to drink something. And by the way, hi, I can see you guys today. This is my new amazing cup from Target. It was about $20. And I am love. I love these Stanley cups anyway. The Stanley-ish cups, this size, because when I'm drinking something, this one's kind of cool because it actually has on the inside, I don't think you can see it as well as they think you can see it, but it does count down. So if you looked up the top and you look inside, you can see how much fluid you've had, which for me is really important because I do have a tendency to get a little dehydrated. So it's important for me to know that I've had all my fluid for the day. And it's that fluid and water that keeps our skin dewy. I don't know why. But for some people, I do know that it keeps my joints moving and from hurting as much. So I'll take it. Oh, and by the way, I'm wearing Temu earrings today. Aren't they cute? It's like a little origami. Okay, so that's it. If you're watching on the closed captioning because you didn't want to hear my whole little spiel about the white core, you can turn it back. We're going to start getting into it now. Let me grab this. Let me grab this ever so briefly. Okay, here we go. There's a lot of paper. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to show you the paper last. There's a lot of paper. And I think it's going to have to stay on my desk. So I'm going to show you the other stuff first, and then I can move that out of the way and just... This is all about, it's one of those puzzles. You remember those puzzles when you were little and it was like this square? There was a picture there, but it was all messed up and you had to keep moving the pieces around to put it together properly. That's my desk. That's my house at the moment. That's my entire house at the moment. We're getting there. We really are, but sometimes I like to be an overachiever, and I should have just tackled one space, but there were so many spaces in the house that we wanted to tackle that we have a lot going on. So we really are. Things are beginning to get there. Okay. So this is all Hobby Lobby, big sales. This is over the course of several days in 1 week because I would go in late afternoon. They would have just put something on clearance. I got some things from there. And then of course that one day I went over in the afternoon. I was there for an hour and a half just following this poor woman around. But she was very nice. We had a nice conversation. Okay. So this is a little bit mixed up, but I went into the Tim Holtz section. I normally would not have spent this money on these, but I know what titanium shears will do for you. These are my wonderful titaniums that I use for everything because glue and adhesives don't stick and I'm so sorry. And they cut absolutely beautifully. That is the Chipotle, which I love these days. I didn't used to love Chipotle, but now I do. The Chipotle bowls. Mwah. I'm sorry. I get lost. Just give me a second to laugh. Okay. So these have been some of my favorite scissors, and I use them all the time. And then I did not realize until I was looking at the sale prices that Tim Holtz does a series of these. I've never seen any so big. I'm sure they've been out there. So I have no idea what the original price was. I think these were all just half price. But I bought these for $6.99. And then I got this little pair. These were, these are ionic. I don't think these are the titanium ones. I don't think I was paying enough attention. I'm going to pull these These were $4.74. I'm gonna have to go deeper. I'm trying to get these off with my, let's see. Just says mini shears, or mini snips. It's got a serrated edge. So I did think when I bought these that they were titanium, but I'm okay with them not being, because I know that Tim Holtz is such a good brand. So I bought these. I really thought, see, I get caught up in the sales and I wasn't paying enough attention. I think there's another pair in here, because I was pretty sure I found 3 sizes. Let's go hunting for them. Oh my word, they're not in there. All right, well, if we find the other ones, you see all the bags I'm going through? Oh, that's not today. That's old. Thank goodness. That was something I packed up to take to somebody, and it got mixed up in the other bags. All righty, is it in this one? All right, well, we'll have to catch up to it when we can. So those are 2 of them. Pretty sure I have a third one in here, but we'll see. I did get the applicator. These are kind of the nicer ones. I think of them being nicer, for $2.99. This is well, it's nice. It's Tim Holtz. Not everything in here is Tim Holtz. These are the chalk markers, and I use these at my shows. And I was very excited to find some additional good quality ones. These were originally $6.49 down to $1.62. So their prices were kind of anywhere from 50% off to, I don't know, much less. Much less. I did buy some of the ink blenders because they'll work just fine with this. They'll attach that. These were 99 cents down from $3.99. I did grab these handle it ones for when you're working with, I mean, all sorts of things. If you want to keep your fingertips away, if you're using the heat gun, this holds on to what you're doing. So I thought that was just something I didn't have that I was like, I really could use this. I did get, not all of their wax glue stick pieces were on clearance, but some of them were. So I got the copper. These were all 99 cents. I bought the white. Let's see, there's another copper. And then I got 2 gold. I think I got 2 of each if I could find 2 of each. I picked up these tags because for 32 cents, you just can't beat that. I use this kind of thing all the time, and it's simple enough to put another scrap of white behind this, and in a single one, it'll hide it pretty well. So I thought that was pretty good. I thought I got more than 3. No, this might have been all they had. These were originally, oh, that's funny. Okay, I love it when I think it's always funny when I run into this. So I want to show you, these are the exact same tags, right? This one says it was originally $2.99. And they put it down to 32 cents, which was great. This one says it was originally $1.29. This is Hobby Lobby for you. I mean, their old prices don't go away. These are exactly the same. I'm measuring them against each other. These are exactly the same. So I got, each of these was 32 cents. And I use these for Mod Podge. And I want to do some vintagey stuff this year. I've got the vintage papers and things. I got a couple of stamps. This one is with love. I thought that was sweet. Oh, this one. Now I also bought, I think I bought a second one of these for my daughter-in-law. And with thanks. All of these were $1.12. And as we're going through this, I just want you to remember, if you haven't been to Hobby Lobby yet, it does not mean that they are sold out. I was there yesterday, and this stuff had been on sale for about a week and a half. Some of it was a week and a half, some of it was less. And there was lots left. So so sorry. You know, love Chipotle. But don't worry that, oh, there's not going to be anything there, so I'm not even going to look. If you want something, I would suggest you just take a look. These are little sanding discs, and I wanted these to get into some nooks and crannies. They say they were originally $2.99 down to $1.49, so I was willing to pick those up. And then I did find, I love this one, the Distress ink from Holtz. Or no, this is from Holtz. This is from Ranger. Sorry, but this is the vintage. This is still Holtz. Yeah, this still Holtz. This is the vintage photo color. I thought that was for $2.99. I mean, it's not like it was cheap, but it was worth it to me. These next ones I'm going to show you were originally $5.49 down to $2.74, so they were half price. So this is just the powders for your embossing. So I got this nice gold. What color is it supposed to be? Something like pressed gold. Gotta pull that off. I hate it when they cover everything. Princess gold. That one's princess gold, and this one is just clear. All right, I'm gonna put that back in here really quickly because otherwise there's nowhere for me to put anything. And there might be a mix of these, you know, it just depends. What I do when I'm at a Hobby Lobby, and I'm betting a lot of you do this too, just to make it easier for the cashier, I will start grouping everything really quickly so that when they get at something, they don't have to put that price in a million times. I'm going to give them, Hobby Lobby really just counts as, is it paper and the price of it. And if you put those together for them, it just makes it go much faster for you and for them. Okay, what's next? What's in this bag? A receipt. Oh, I did pick up, these were originally $3.49 down to 87 cents. I think I picked up 2 packs of these. They're the bookmarks, but I just really like the clips, the pretty clips. I like the bookmarks on here too. Sometimes I'll take those and adapt them. And I bought this one for the same price. I actually picked up these papers to go in my planner. I kept my planner, and I kept, because I like my file pieces in my B planner better than these. But, I mean, for me to be able to switch over the calendars for my new school year, that was a good deal. Oh my God. Let's see, these were $3.49 originally down to 87 cents. And these are just great little additional pieces to make some of your work just pop. Just makes it kind of pretty and sets it out. I like having the different sizes. I bought 2 of these. They were originally $3.99 down to 99 cents. And these are like sticky notes type things. But they're just so stinking pretty. That's interesting. This one has been cut wrong. It doesn't have enough of a border on it. You can see in this one, the border's different. But that's okay. And some of those would probably go into my junk journals. I bought this one. I think I bought just one of these because I really love that color. Originally, what was it? $4.99 down to 74 cents. You have to kind of wonder where some of the prices are coming from. Are they coming from an original price people can still find? I don't know. Oh no, I actually got 2 of those. But for 74 cents. And I definitely use those in my junk journals and in the kits. So more embossing powder. So this is the red. I think this is the red tinsel. I have heard some people saying they have not, the green one, the green tinsel, had as much luck with the tinsel, but I'm going to go ahead and try it. I love this pink. I love that pink. And then just a really nice black for Halloween. This very sparkly black for Halloween coming up. And then, let's see, this was $2.49 down to 49 cents. So these are actually stickers. And I have said before, I find these somewhat hard to use. I'm hoping that I'm going to figure out a better way to do it, to adhere it. Because I did buy some of these, not a lot. They had a lot. Let me put those over there. So I found the bee ones. I mean, y'all know me. You know I was going to pick up the bees. I really liked the lemons. Those were cool. The sunflowers. And there's another watermelon. I think I got 2 of each of these because they were just 49 cents. So another lemon. And then I think they only had 1 of these. I really, really liked this one. I like the colors and I like the look of it. And I think that that's something you could use for a lot of different things. This one, I think I only found 1 of these. What was it? $1.99 down to 49. So I'm guessing they were all originally $1.99. Then, you know, they play with the prices, but since they still had things for $1.99, maybe that's why they put it down to that one, because that would be your 75% off. And then this one, love these stars. Those were great. What else is in here? Oh, I only found 1 of these. I would have bought more of these. Thought that little Christmas tree was adorable. Then, let me put this back in here. That's everything in there. So more to sort. It's a good thing I have so many shows coming up in December. I have 1 more in October, and then in December, in November, I think I have 4. So I think I have a show almost every weekend right now in November. And then I have 1 in December, which I normally don't do shows in December. But this one was too good to pass up. So I'll keep you up to date on those. But yeah. Keeping me busy. Oh wait, we're not done with this one. That's paper. Let's see what's in this bag. Okay. So more, I knew I bought more of these. So other colors of the chalks. Again, I use these when I'm doing my prices, and I love the idea of having, you know, I use white mostly right now, but now I have different like seasonal colors like spring and fall, and the other ones were brighter and they could be more winter. So Big Brit, there's a window right in front of me now, and Big Brit was just going by, being silly. Okay, what else did I pick up? Oh, the scissors. I knew there was another pair. These are another titanium snips. So it's very, very excited about the titanium one. So now I've got really 3 different sizes of the titanium. That's very exciting to me. If you can find those, man, they were great. All right, let's see what else is in here. Gracious. Oh, I know what these are. So I don't have the, they had the recipe boxes, like the 10 boxes. And then inside each 10 are recipe cards and little file sections for the recipe cards. I thought, and they were like $1.79 or $1.87. So just the recipe cards alone at Hobby Lobby, which is often where I buy my recipe cards, are $1.99 for 25. And this was more. These were more options. So, less money. So, someone's going to peek their head around that corner. I just know it. They can't see you.
Oh, they can't?
Nope, you're too far over. You going to peek in?
It's a wall. You built.
Oh, careful.
I know.
Little Brit's coming to say hi. He's trying.
Oh, my word. Okay, are we good? All right, hello. The pool is filling up.
Wonderful.
It's
say hi to everybody.
Hello. It's not fully clean. We're gonna have the pool running so that it can clean itself out using the filter. Then we'll be good.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna go take my shower.
Love you.
Love you. Mwah. Bye. Thank you.
And would you turn that back on?
What, this?
Yeah, didn't it get turned off?
No, it's on.
Perfect. Thank you.
There, you good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Bye.
Okay, well, I'll fix that in a little bit. Okay, so the tins. Anyway, I left the tins in the car. I thought I was going to take them to work. Now I have a different plan for those, so I'll be bringing them in later. But I will show you the recipe cards I got, which were great. And what was really exciting about these, so I bought 5 of these tins. So what was really great was I got the tin, the recipe cards, and these cool index pieces for less than just the recipe cards normally. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I do have a plan for the rest for the tins. I'm going to spray paint them, and I'm going to use them to do vintage vignettes. So Kate's going to be looking at me going, Sharon, why? You have one more thing. I'm always looking for new things, especially when you do your shows. It's super important to show people something new each year. So, you know, when they go back, you want them to be able to say, okay, what's new? You know, I like your old stuff. What do you have new to show us? Because that's what I look for too. So, I loved these Tim Holtz. They're index folders. There's like a little folder. Let me show you the back. Aren't those cool? So they were down to $2.49, and I bought 2 of those. They had more, but I was limiting myself. I couldn't just get one because I know I'm going to use them. They had these amazing tags. These are absolutely gorgeous. They're called salvage tags. Let me show you the back. It was $2.49 down to $2.24, and you get 25 tags in there. So I bought 2 of those. And then they had a lot of stamp sets on sale. Most of them, I was like, I either have something that's almost exactly like it, or it just doesn't appeal to me. But these 2 did. So this was from Momenta. And I love that background. I think there's so much you can do with that. So I thought that one was very cool. And for $1.99, and then this one I thought was wonderful. And again, it's Momenta. But I really like this wildflower. The rest of, the rest of it up here, that's all really pretty. But this one you can do like a multiple. You can do 2 or 3 prints next to each other and really create a whole field of wildflowers. So that one was cool. I got to put it back in. Y'all know I just keep emptying a box and then moving the bag and then move it around. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to start showing you some paper packs, and I think there's something else in here. There's more of a mixture, but I'm going to grab... Oh, I put it down here earlier, didn't I? Yep. Oh, my hair's doing nutty stuff. Okay, so let me open this up real quick, and I can show you this paper pack. Now, I do show people the entire paper pack because that's what I like to see when I'm watching other people. But by all means, fast forward if you choose. I know we're getting a little long here, but I did warn you. We're all friends here. I just realized. I didn't realize earlier that this matches the quilt I picked today. The quilt top. Okay, so this was a great deal. This was $8.99 down to $1.99. So let me show you what's in here. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, so we have, I think, I'm going to tell you, 4 of each sheet. So I bought a bunch of these smaller ones that I found because I do use these in the recipe books. I love that one for the recipe book. To me, that's a very like 50s-ish look. So some of these, they're really just gorgeous. I mean, some of the designs, look at that one's got, that one's actually making my eyes mess up. Look how pretty that is. This just makes me think shabby chic and Laura Ashley and, England. Okay. I love the simplicity of that. I just do. I don't know. I just do. Very Art Deco to me. And then you get these, you know, much more simple, but look at that. The shimmer on that one. That's cool. And for $1.99. I just can't beat that. I love the marble look. That also would look good in the recipe book, especially you put something on it. So, you know, you've got your sort of marbled surfaces. Another good one for your recipe book, if you so choose. This one, I don't know if you could see, that does actually have some of that metallic in it. See that one. I like that simple. These make great backgrounds for cards too. And because they're already cut down to some degree, so there's a different kind of marble, just slightly different. Look at those ones. No, do you see that? Wow. Oh, pretty. Love that one. Okay. That one's almost gray. I don't know how it shows up on the camera. I like these kind of brick or tile looks too. Oh, isn't that pretty? I mean, truth be told, most of these I got a cursory look at them, and then you grab them up. That's really pretty. Because there are other people there, and one, I don't want to be in their way, but two, I don't want them to take stuff I want. So I'm just going to have to... Oh, look at that. Forgot about this one. This one was super pretty. And I think I did pay $1.99. This one was already $1.99. So I just really liked the mushrooms. Let me put that with that other one. Got that one a little pre-sorted. Okay, these are going to be easy to show you. These were all... I think these were all just 40% off. So I bought these packs. I'm making so many of the recipe books this year, just to make sure I have enough in. So at 40% off, these were like the old prices, the $4.99, because the other ones had gone up to like $7.99. So if you can find the old prices, you're golden. I think some of these used to be $3.99. But at $4.99, when you get 40% off, you're still just paying $3. So these were just another one of those. These to me were just worth it to get the colors I wanted. That one was great. $4.99. Same as. So this one just has a whole lot of different colors, which is kind of cool. This one has 25 colors, and this one has 5. So you get 20 each of these, 5 each of these, but I really wanted they only had one of these at that price. Because if you find, just because you find this one at $4.99, if you're not familiar, some of those of you who are familiar, just, but if you find this at Hobby Lobby and this one's $4.99 and you find one behind it that's $8.99, you're only going to get 40% off of the $4.99 for this one. The $8.99, you'll only get 40% off of that one. So you just really have to watch your prices. They're not going to up this one to the $8.99, but they're not going to give you the deal from the other one. Just even if you bring them both up and show them, they're not going to do that. So, okay, and then another, this pink one again. So I think did I get 2 of those? No, these are different. I thought these were the same. So you can kind of see, this one's got like an orange here. The green is greener. This is much more pastel. I love that blue. Okay. So I'm gonna put those there. It's like right below the camera. And then these other ones, and this year they have a brand new, or at least they have a Christmas pad of paper. Most of the Christmas pads I already have, or I've used. I'm not gonna buy a new one, but they had a Christmas pad that I've never seen, and it's really cool. I don't remember what it's called. Can't remember what it's called. But when it goes on sale, I'm gonna get that one. And hopefully that's it. I don't know that, I really don't need. Really don't need. But I like. So, there we go. I'm having a hard time getting into this one. Okay. And let me do this one. This is one. I'm cutting open all the ones that are in front of me just so I can go through them for you real quick when I get there. And this one. So it's always interesting what the ones that you find in their sections. All of this was in their regular sections. So, okay. So this one is called Farmhouse. And again, I was thinking that there's a lot in here that would be great for some of the recipe journals. I like that one. So also when I can find a stack of, when I can find a paper that I can use the different papers from it throughout, let me get this out of the way, throughout the recipe journal, it just really helps because then it's creating that cohesiveness ahead of time because these are all meant to go together. So go on. It's not really my thing, but we'll see. I always love a stripe. And it's pretty. Roses, I think. I thought it was cotton at first, but it's not. It's roses. That's very pretty. That reminds me of the barns in Pennsylvania that have the it's like a really pretty thing above them. So more of that anyway, there's a painted thing on the barn. Somebody will know. Y'all will know the name of it. This thing is just going nuts. And we had one above our barn, but it was to ward off evil spirits. I thought that one would be cool. I think, so this one is 20 designs, so I would have to do a repeat on a few pages with the cow one. That's cool. But most of these can be used. And you can often find other pages when you just need to fill in for a few. I think that one could be used for several pages, just because you'll add a sticker or some kind of embellishment to it, and that'll switch it up. This one too looks more like a tablecloth. It's pretty. Very the plants. You know, anything that gives me a gingham. That to me is more for junk journal. I like the look of that one. It gives that kind of age look. And these papers are very nice. They're nice quality. They're heavy duty. And that's the last one. Kind of looks like tile. So that's that one. That one was Farmhouse. This next one is called Country Road. And I'm pretty sure I've had this one before. Maybe in a bigger, maybe in a 12 by 12. Let me get this tape out of the way because the tape is in the way. So, okay. We've got that pretty, oh, I love that. 20, there are 6 each of these. These are thinner, by the way. This one was originally $5.99. That's interesting because I think this is one of their newer ones, and it's not as thick or doesn't have the same quality as the other ones. They're still pretty papers and they'll still work fine for what I'm doing, but that's just something to keep in mind, that all of these are not created equal. I love the pink in that one. More of almost that brick. That's cool. Trying to get to the next one quickly for you. Ooh, that's very pretty. That makes me think of Alice in Wonderland, actually. One. Like the toil. like the simplicity of that one. Some of these are just, they're really easy to put like your own designs on them. That's like a tin roof. More like a quilt, maybe? And I think that's the last one. So, let's see, 2 more in this one. Let me move these out of the way, because, gracious. So, like I said, these just make it a little bit easier. You're not working with big sheets of paper, and I can use my smaller cutters. So this one is called, this is 80 sheets, 20 designs, 4 of each, and it is called Uncharted. So I don't know. Oh, that's so pretty. I think this is going to be more of a junk journal piece for me. I don't know if I would use this, but maybe. I mean, if you were doing, excuse me, like a recipe book from around the world, these would be beautiful in there. Maybe I will do that. I think I should do a recipe book that I just title it Recipes Around the World. For people who like to find like those different, this is, where is this? Magenta, Montmarie. That might be France. I mean, that might be Paris. Don't know. So these are really beautiful. And again, this is very quality paper. Heavy duty, nice quality. I love paper like that. That just makes me think of a snakeskin. Go to the next one. That makes me think of Halloween. Oh, that snakeskinny looking one could be Halloweenish. I know. So if you saw me do the, if you looked at the little album that I made, just a real simple album, but I do love the colors in that one. And I asked everyone to vote on what they would like to see next. And the winner was fall. So I'm going to do a fall tutorial for that small album. And I hope everyone has a chance to tune in for that. Should go pretty quick. Like, you know. I'm not saying that I take my time, but most of my videos end up being more process videos, and those are much more time consuming. So, only because I don't pre-plan a lot of stuff. I like to just do. That's really cool. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Nice. And that looks like the last one. That looks like that other one. I'm sure it's a different map. So this is interesting. We're getting into some other pages here that are not maps. But this one is like part of a legend. And that one. I do realize some of you have asked me to move a little bit slower, but if I go any slower, but I will say, please just, think about pausing. I do that all the time when I think somebody's moving too fast for me, which happens. Okay. Sometimes even with my own videos, because I do go back through and take a look at my videos in an effort to improve. So, there we go. Okay, so this next one is called Vintage Christmas. And you get 3 each of these. So start with this cute Santa. This is very vintagey. I feel like I've had something like this, but I don't think I've had this exact one. And sometimes they'll do that. Like you'll buy a different size and it will have different, a few different pieces. Some the same, some different. So this is you got a lot of nice vintage. I love it when they do the music. Sorry, my arms are getting tired. So I know I've had that one in the past. And I don't think I've had that one. I think that one's really cute. But this one, love that. I do love my stripes. It's really pretty. Let's see what's next. Again, I know I've seen that one in a different pad of paper. I think in a different quality. I think the other paper that I'm thinking about was not this nice of a quality. So it's nice to come across some of these. I think some of these are older ones. Maybe. I could be wrong. Trying to see what I'm showing you. I love that one. And most of this pad I really, really love. I think they only had one. And I was thinking, oh, I really just don't need any more Christmas paper. But when I realized they only had one and it was on sale, and I just kind of gave up and said, sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a 12 by 12 that has a lot of these, but not all of this. So that was still on sale. Still on sale. Let's see what we have next in here. I'm trying to make it all make sense. This one was a great deal. This one was a great deal. So this was one of the only ones that I saw that was not. I have to get that open. I'm trying to get this thing open without cutting the paper itself. This was not the white core, but they are certainly. I don't know if they're planning on getting in more or whether they're even, continuing to make their actual hobby sections smaller and smaller, which I think is weird for a place called Hobby Lobby. But that's just me. All right, so this one was originally 20 down to 5, 24. You get 36 sheets, 12 different colors. And these are all these wonderful glittery pages. I don't particularly like using glitter here in the house, but ones where it's already been adhered, I'm gonna do it this way. That makes more sense, doesn't it? For this one, I can do it that way. Look at this color. Oh my golly. So in particular, I am excited to use some of these with the vintage pieces that I'm planning on right now, started working on. When I have one done and I like it, I will absolutely show you all, and then then we'll maybe do a tutorial of sorts. But look at those. This one's like a hot pink. If you can't see that, if that's not showing up as well, that is like a hot pink. It is amazing. There's your gold. Brown. And your silver. So that is something. I actually use the glitter pages a decent amount, so I thought that was worth. Okay. Next, they put a bunch of their paper kits on clearance, and your kits, you get, I'm reading from it, you get scrapbook paper. Looks like you get, most of these say 10 sheets. I think they all say 10 sheets. You get a sticker sheet, an alphabet sheet, which I normally don't use, and you get 26 die cuts. You see if they had 25 on one of those, that's 25. That one's 39 die cuts. 26, 23, 36, 36. Okay. So a lot of these, I bought 2 of them, so I'm just going to show you one. So I really thought this one was just beautiful, like the simplicity of it. It makes me think a bit of fall because, it's got this, I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to show you the back in a minute. But, you really you have these very pretty papers. On the back, you can see your sticker sheet. I love those. This paper, which is the one that I thought really attractive. Faith, happy, family, faithful. I mean, just a lot about family. Yeah. So I thought this one was beautiful, and I picked up 2 of those. They were originally well, this was $6.99, this was $5.99, but they both sold for $1.74. I'm good with that. This one I already have, or at least I had, because I've used most of this paper. This one was $6.99. $6.99. I think they're getting ready to bring out some new series, and I think that they're going to reprice all of their stuff even higher. And I will say in the year and a half that I've been going to Hobby Lobby, because I didn't used to ever go to Hobby Lobby, their prices have, I think, quadrupled on some things. That's a lot. So I'm just saying. But this one's gorgeous. This is their B one. This one's actually called Bees. So you get all of these beautiful stickers. Really, I do love these papers. And again, I've used them. And then those are the die cuts that you get. And the frames. I like the frames too. So I bought 2 of those. I did not clear them out. They had lots more. I decided to buy 2 of each thing. And yeah. So this one, see, yes, I got 2 of these. Everyday Gnomes. I thought that was fun. You are seeing, I think we are seeing that gnomes are beginning to go out of style. I don't know that they'll ever be completely out of style, but you're not seeing them as much as you used to. But I still think some of them are cute. So I think this sticker sheet is adorable. The papers are lovely, lovely for a spring album. And then you've got those die cuts, which I use for lots of things, not just for the kits. So 2 of those. Okay, and let's see, we've got Mermaid Dreams. Look at that. Again, it's adorable. I do like to do sea or seaside type albums. I think those papers can be used for a lot of different things. And then over here, you can see some of the die cuts that you get. I'm trying to... So 2 of those. So those both said $6.99 for $1.74. And then, let's see. This next one, they only had 1. This one was Little Lumberjack. There was certainly a time when Little Bert wanted to be a lumberjack. So did Big Brit. No, I'm sorry, not Big Brit. So did my eldest. Cute. This is just really sweet. I love the papers. They can be, I think they're more wintry than Christmassy, but they could be Christmassy depending on what you add to them. And then some really, really nice like camping type dies. So 1 of those. And this last one, I got 2 of these. Oh, let's see, the same prices. And this was the same prices. So this Christmas one, and I'm pretty sure I have one of these because they've gone on clearance before. This one is called 12 Days of Christmas. And one of the reasons for that is that it has the 12, the numbers through there. And then it has all of these wonderful things. So this one I think this is 48 pieces total. It has 1 sticker sheet and 1 chipboard sticker sheet, which I believe are the numbers. And then the papers there could easily go with the lumberjacks. And you've got this really cute sticker sheet, the Merry and Bright, and Little Dear Santa, and the Merry Christmases. And so really, really sweet. Some really nice. I think I was reading off the sticker ones before. I like that. Anyway, this one's got the frames. I was looking at the wrong thing. So I do want to do a few countdown to Christmas for my October sale, because I think that if I have any left, I will include them in my early November. But past that, I won't. I'll just use them. Okay. Let me get that one out of the way. That was fine. I love finding the kits like that for $1.74. I mean, you really can't beat these prices. Okay. This was such a great deal. I will say I was there. They still had the stench. She had put the cinch on sale and I decided not to buy it. And I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't buy it. And I really wish I had, but I went back and it was gone. Of course it was gone. But I did get myself a crocodile. I have looked at these, but they're so expensive. This one had been $24.99 down to $12.49. I thought for $12.49, it was worth it for me just to go ahead and get it, because you can put your eyelets in and you can, punch those holes. And so I bought this one. They did have the bigger one, like the really big one that goes in. I didn't buy that one. And I kind of went back and forth about whether I really should have, but I mean, time will tell whether or not I should have. Okay, the last thing I'm going to start showing you is the 12 by 12 sheets. I'm going to start showing you the 12 by 12s. And there's a lot. I'm going to take a few of these out of here. Sorry, more crinkling. And I'm going to show them to you. And again, we're going to do this. I do like to go through all of the pages. I might just do that. So as not to take too terribly long, so I'm going to show you this to begin with. I absolutely love these papers. Love. I'm going to show them to you upside down. And I apologize for the upside downness. I don't think it'll make an effect for too many of them, but I think it'll be quicker and easier. So as I, maybe, gotta turn like this. Trying to get a hold of it so I can show these to you. So this one has 20 designs. You get 3 of each page. I love that you get 3 of each page. And I'm going to go through them kind of quick, or we will be here all night. I just love these icy blues. This one is just a whole, top of the globe. You've got a lot of shimmer in here. And you can see, and I don't think you can see that when you look up close. I don't know that you can see as much that it's, that this one almost has a marbling effect in the back. I love those. These are beautiful flowers. And then, look at that stripe. And again, it's got that metallic going through it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is, now I've got to figure out if I can actually force myself to use these papers, because I really love them. Really, really love them. I think that they're just beautiful and calming. And let's see if we can get to the next one. That's still that one. Oh, wow. Let me turn that one around for you so you can really get the writing. At some point in time, I need to figure out a way, I think I'm going backwards, I'm in the wrong direction, to maybe hang these in front of me so that we can both enjoy them. Oh. And then you can get that full effect of them. Is this a whole map section? So it says Atlas. Beautiful. It was funny. This was about halfway through and I was like, I can't buy all this. And then she pulled out this one and I was like, oh yeah, I can. I'll figure it out. I know I've seen this one before. I've used it. So it is interesting again how some of them repeat. You can gotta get closer to that one. And really pretty. This would be amazing for a wedding. Wouldn't it be pretty for a wedding? All right, I'm going to stack the ones that I show you there. Literally, that's how high it goes. Okay, let's do this one. I have this one. I have bought this one before, or at least a portion of it. Did I get the 12 by 12? I may not have gotten, no, I do think I got the 12 by 12, but I paid more than this. So this was $20.99 and I got it for $5.24. It's called the Bee Floral. I'm going to try. This one actually has an orientation to it, so let me see what I can do as far as keeping the orientation going properly here. This one has 3 of each sheet, so I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and just turn it around each time, guys. They get a little unwieldy. So the first page, you've got some, if you can see them, there are little bees in there. I used a lot of this paper on the bee album that I did. I have to remember to link that one. Those are so pretty. It's really hot in here right now. If you see my face shimmering, it's the heat. So on each page, you kind of have to look and find the bees, and they're there for most part, except for something like this. I love the geometric for this. If you're doing maybe a more masculine book, something like that would be really nice. But it looks great with the bees. So you got your honeycomb. This one's so pretty. And there's a little honeycomb behind that if you look closer. I will say that one's not my favorite. This is my favorite. I love this. And I knew I already had one of these packs, but for that price and to get more of these pages, because I used them all up, I just really love it. Sometimes things just strike you like that, I think. It's pretty. And again, this is absolutely lovely, high quality paper. I don't know what the weight is, but it's not 65. I just don't think it could be 65. That one also has some little bees in there. Like the lemons. I don't think there are any bees in the lemons. Very nice. Oh my goodness. I'll be glad when I get down to, I like the Dizzy Bee here. That one's cool. Love that one. Let's see. Just really pretty wildflower. And this pack goes incredibly well with that. I mean, they're meant to match. The kit that I showed you, the bee kit earlier, these all go together. I did use them together in making some of the bee items. So pretty. And is that the last one? No, there should be one more. No, that's the last one. It's so thick, I thought there was more. Okay, next. This one. I didn't want to pay the price for this one. And it was the same price as other ones. But when I've seen this one in the past, I don't think I've ever seen it go on like deep clearance. But when she had this, I was so excited that this was part of the clearance. So this next one is all seasons. Ugh. And it is mostly, now remember, they don't do Halloween. They don't do Halloween. I love Halloween. Okay, you get 60 designs and 3 of each. This is going to take me a minute. All right, guys, I got to show it to you upside down because I can't do that with my arms. So you can see them upside down. I'm sorry. Maybe you can, watch a little bit of on your phone and you can freeze it or something. But $20.99 down to $5.24. These papers are not thick. These are not copy paper, but not too much thicker than copy paper. Just so you know. And I need another drink. I'm just gonna have to. Okay. So. Where did I do? I'm realizing that I actually have something I could set up, but okay, so 3 of each. So you start with New Year's. Very pretty. 2 and 3. And it's a really nice New Year's paper design. Now this could also, some of this could also be used, these, not the New Year's one at the beginning, but the other two for wedding anniversaries. If you're doing an album or something for a wedding anniversary, those would be wonderful. The nice stripe. None of this is metallic, so it's not going to shimmer, so I'm not going to try and move this out of the way. The tape that holds it together. And then we get into Valentine. A little Valentine's Day here. Sorry. So I will say the Valentine paper here, at least those first few, really make me think of like the 80s. This one's a little bit more, I know, up to date. Okay, this one's really cute. Pull that off. Look how cute that one is. All right, so the Shamrocks, love that one. Oh, this one's sweet. Not loving the happy face. A little bit too 70s for me. Like this. There's so much you could do with this one. That does not have to be St. Patrick's Day. So I really like that one. Oh, I love this one. Love that one. Let's see. Ooh. This must be Easter. Surprise, surprise. I like that sort of Tiffany blue look. Love that. Oh, this is sweet. That's very sweet. Okay. And, oh. That's very Eastery, but that could be used for, like, a little girl's birthday party. Papers for that one. Cute. I wonder if I'm building muscles in my arms for this. Oh, I love this one. This is very sweet. Really like that Easter one. Very nice. All right, bumblebees. So clearly you've got some additional like sort of spring papers here. Oh, very much spring. What does it say? April showers bring May flowers. Lovely day. Dance in the rain. Cute. That's very cute. Ooh, I like this one. This one also has a summer dance in the rain. Oh, that's really cute. This one, I haven't seen these papers. Love that. It's almost a minty. It's not quite minty, but it's almost minty. Ooh, getting into summer. Cute. Aloha Paradise. I have never been to Hawaii. I actually have a couple of my nephews live in Hawaii, and my sister recently went to Hawaii to visit everybody. My nephews and their families live in Hawaii. I would love to visit someday. That one. Wow. Yeah, these papers are, they do have a vibrancy. Oh, I like that. I like the simplicity of that one with just the suns. No idea how far in we are. Okay. Oh, look. We are into the 4th of July. That's cute. The strawberries are very cute. Ooh. This is nice, but I think this is a very big design. I might use this and cut the pieces out and use them as embellishments, because they're kind of big. So I really like it, but I think that I would probably use it as more of embellishments. Love that. That's wonderful for a recipe book. That's cute. I like that one. Birthday? Don't love that one. That is a little bit too early 80s for me. But that's just me. That one's cute. I like I like the simplicity of this, you know, I like the colors. You got candles. I'm just looking at books. That's nice. Ooh, I love that stripe. Y'all know I love me some stripes. All right, now it's back to school. It's cute. I can definitely see doing, I think maybe if we have enough pages of it, then I can do like a junk journal, not junk journal, composition notebooks with some of these. I like that idea. But I don't have any shows before school starts. That's cute. That's nice. Like the apples. From this angle, for a minute, I was like, I thought maybe they were peppers, just because the way I was looking at them. But I will say, I love, do you see the little bookworm coming out? That's really cute. All right, so we get into some pumpkins. We're getting into fall. It's pretty. We're getting their pumpkin spice lattes. I do not drink latte. I do not like coffee. Don't know why. Oh. That's cute. Kind of reminds me of a shirt my father had. Those are pretty. Got some lovely fall papers in here. It is interesting. I am seeing some correlation to other papers in other pads that they have. Kind of interesting. It's a lot of paper. I know that if my friend is watching, I know I pointed this out to her when I was there collecting papers, and she came through and was looking for that Christmas paper. And I think this is the one she ended up getting. This is really pretty. Oh, I do like... It's pretty, but for someone who's gluten-free... Oh, that one's very pretty. By the way, this is heavy. It's heavy. I'm like, okay. Oh, look how pretty that one is. Okay, I know we're in Christmas, so I know we're close to the end. That's pretty. Oh, look at the snowmen. They are very sweet. And again, I actually might cut some of these snowmen out. They're quite big. So they would work for if you needed some snowmen. Now, this is thin paper, so I would back it up. And I might even just back it up on like that white paper I showed you earlier from Joann's. That would be simple. And then I would cut it out before. I'm not going to cut it out before I back it up. So that's pretty. There were a few in here. Some of the designs are a little bit on the larger size. Oh, I love that one. So I do like how some of those larger ones, even this one, you could cut out the different sayings. It says Merry Christmas, Jingle Bells, Joy to you, more Merry Christmas, love. So you could, if you wanted to. Look how cute. Yeah. Candy canes. I'm really hoping to do candy cane laying up really big this year in the front of the house. And the gingerbread, sorry, that's about as good an angle as I can get it right now. See, I think this is the last one. And I love the colors. Pretty. Guys, that's how thick this one is. Okay. Next. That side and this one. Okay, so this one is called Stargazer, and we have 20 designs, 3 of each. So again, this one goes back to the nice paper. Get that one. It's upside down. Yeah, I'm showing it to you upside down. I'm not sure my arm can take another. But not all of it needs to be. I mean, that's really a pretty simplistic background you can use. I think these would be great for Halloween. I think these really would work for some Halloween. Get through this one. This one, can you see that it's kind of got a backwards design in it? Almost like the, you got the moons. Yeah, I definitely think that this one would work for Halloween. That one's cool. It's like a storm in outer space. This one's just stars. I mean, this one can be for, honestly, just about anything. Pretty. So we get the moons. So I really like this orientation. Remember that this is upside down. And the map. It's cute. Lots of purples and darks. Okay, so this one, we have the unicorn and silver. I'm not really sure why the unicorn and silver on this one, but it's cool. This one is shimmery. This one's got some metallic in it. I like that. Oh, it's like the inside of a geode. That one's nice. And this last one, this yells Beetlejuice to me, actually. And then one more, like the shimmery maps. That one was cool. So that one definitely, I know I was thinking, originally I was looking at it going, I don't know. And then I thought, oh, it looks so good for Halloween. It's got a lot of Halloween options in there. This one to me, and again, I'm going to show it to you upside down or else I won't be able to get off this chair later. Because my back. But this one is called Blanc Boutique 2. And it's just, this one only has 10 designs. So, this is very much to me, weddings. So you're getting 3 of each. So you're getting less than you get in the other ones. Normally you get more. So that kind of leopardy skin, that's usually not something I'll use. Just doesn't go with my style. This one's really pretty. Really pretty. Oh yeah. You could use these because they're such quality paper to make trinket boxes. If you bought several of these, you could make enough for a whole wedding. Or the little bags, the small boxes. That's pretty. Like, this was from my last Temu haul, but like this little size in here, you could probably get 4 of these out of each page or something similar to it. I think that one's really pretty. So let's see what's next. Oh, pretty. Wow. I like that one. That sort of, I always think of it as being raindrops. So Little Brick came in earlier. They've been working on the backyard. Really pretty. Okay, that is it for that one. This next one is once again huge. I keep doing that. I need to remember to put that back on. Because I have the top off of this, and I'm putting it in my hand as if I'm going to pull the top off. There's the top. I better put the top back on. Okay, so this next one is really one that I bought just for the colors. I'm just going to, this one I'm not going to show you every sheet. I'm just going to flip through it briefly for you, because it's really just, see if you can see, it's really just a very simple, almost antiqued colors. So let me do this. And I know it's going fast. Hopefully not too fast for you to not be able to stop on one. This for me was just a great bargain for sort of interesting background. That one's really pretty. Interesting background pages. So I put it behind what I'm working on, but it's not just the plain colors. And I thought that would be a great thing to have in my stash. And so many different colors to choose from. So, yeah, that one was super cool. Guys, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pads of paper. Let me get out a few more because they're all still in bags. Oh, this one I'm just going to show you. This is just, you can see it for yourself. It's the 75 sheets. I got it for $3.24. This one is the textured paper. Let me see. This one is white core. I think it's the only white core I went ahead and just purchased. It's white core is generally fairly heavy duty. But you can see that's what you're going to look at. It says white core. But I just loved all the colors. I love that it was textured. And I thought I would go ahead and risk that one. Okay. Woo! It is interesting to me to see the difference in prices. These next, I'm going to show you a few that say everything from $11.99 to $12.99 to $13.99. I mean, their prices are $23.99. And they'll pretty much have the same amount of paper in them. It really just has to do with when they were being priced. Or, at wherever they were being priced. So, this, I'm going quick, I promise. Okay, this next one, I'm going to do kind of the same thing I just did. I do have a couple in here that are really just backgrounds. And for those, we're just going to like run through them quickly. For the real patterned papers, I'm still going to show you those. Move this one over here for a second. And this one there. And I do like paper. I really do. I love the aesthetic of it. Okay, I'm going to move the papers back in front of me real quick now so that I can switch them between the different piles. Oh! Okay, there we go. So, this one, the basics, it's all literally called the basics. It was $22.99 down to $4.99. So let me just, let me get it right. And I'm trying to, there we go. Maybe. I'm going to lower this a little bit so you can see it. So it's really just each color has the same kind of, that you've got a grid, a large stripe, a bit of a plaid, a bit of a gingham, and then you've got the dots, and then you've got the white on dots. So that's, each one does basically the same thing, and it gives you a whole lot more of the basics to use. So, in a whole ton of colors. So, that was another basics. This one is another sort of, this one's called Tattered and Worn. And again, this is basics. I know my head's cut off. This is basics, but a little bit less than just basics. So, I'm going to try to just show you a few of these. Well, now I think this one's going to need to be, let's see if I can do it this way. Ah ha ha. I know it's not great and I apologize for that, but I might be able to lift and turn like that. So you can at least see some of these without my having to hold them up. That's really pretty. I love the antique kind of suede look of that one. That's nice. So this one, I thought that this was going to be mostly kind of these. And I know that I could see the front of it, but it's hard to tell with those tiny pictures. But this one has a lot more going for it. I love that one. This one has a lot going for it here. So I'm glad that the pile is finally small enough that I can do this. I do really like these kind of leathery, suede looking pieces. This one has writing all over it, if you can see that. So really pretty. And 1, 2, I didn't look at the front. See, it looks like you get 3 of each. That's nice. And that one's got like a little imprint on it. Again, this gives me a bit of a leather feel, so to speak. Now, this is thinner paper. This is, you get a bigger pack. You get a lot of each, or a lot of paper in here, and it's thinner. It's not the heavy duty that you get with some of the patterned papers. So this one really, I believe, was meant to be background. These are really, I will say you're getting a bit of a nice shine off of these. So they're not quite as light as you're seeing, but close. It actually might be the shine that I'm getting. Look at that paisley. That's interesting. That's very, almost tulle. Love that one. I don't love that one. Too leopard print for me, but these dark colors, again, I love these for junk journaling. I don't know why, I just do. some of these more weathered looks. They're cool. That green. Oh, that's very pretty. I'm trying not to go too fast. I know I might be going fast, but try not to go too fast. Okay, more. What is it with the leopard? Leopards don't come in green that I've ever seen. Ooh, I love that. That's very cool. So again, I'm loving some of these weathered looks. I've done a lot with some of the weathered. Ooh, this definitely makes me think of Halloween. These have a very Halloween-y vibe. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to absolutely use some of these in my Halloween books. But not that one, because there are no purple leopards. And I apologize to those of you who really do love the leopard print. It's really just not my thing, so just, yeah. That's all I have to say. That's actually, I don't know if you can see that that's really purpley. So and this is one of the nice things about this pad is that it does run in these color sections, making it easier to put things together. This one makes me think of Halloween again. Even this one, the dark purples, the sort of the deeper antique ones. Oh, absolutely. I love that I'm getting so much of these sort of backgroundish. This would be great for a collage. Sort of a Halloween collage. And then we get very light again. And this one makes me think of almost springtime. Oh, yeah. Maybe even Christmassy. That's all the pink. And that is... Oh, not quite the end. There we go. The end. Yes, the end. Oh, my goodness. Those heavy ones are crazy. Those 180 sheet ones are just nuts. Let me show you this one next because I've shown this one before on this channel. I've used this one quite a bit. This one was down to $2.74. I wish I had been able to find more. It was the size and it would have been nice to find a few more of these. I love the 12 by 12s, but I also use the 8.5 by 11. So I've used this one a lot in, oh my gosh, I think I made almost everything from this. Journals and I don't think I've made an album though. Maybe I'll use this fall one for the album that I'm going to make. This would, yeah, I might, because I really like this. But I've done notebooks and I've done folios because I really like this one. I just think it's got a lot of great colors and a lot of interesting pages like this one. You know, you just feel the pumpkin spice coming out. This one. That one just makes me think Halloween straight up. That one makes me think vintage Halloween. And you got your turkeys. Now we get a little bit into, you really switch between, I think, Halloween and Thanksgiving with this one. And, you know, and just straight up fall. Can you see the fall and the colors? So cute. I think there's a bigger one. I love this one. This one makes me think of late summer. As does that one. I've used these in the recipe books. Absolutely fall. And that one. Love the deep colors there. And of course you have your Thanksgiving. Get to that next page. It's a pretty one. I've even used the scraps from these. This is when I was still using every little bit of paper, including all the little scraps. And I made, you know, albums and I made the folios, and then I would use some scraps to make the pencil boxes. And that's how it should be. I still have all the papers, but love that one. That one makes me think of spring. I think that one's got such good colors to it. That was pretty. Get down to the next one. Isn't that nice? And the beautiful trucks. I always wish that I would love to have one of those red trucks. Okay. Oh, maybe they're smaller albums. All right, so the next one we have is Sun Bleached Floral. Doesn't that sound... Woo! And I just dropped that. So the Sun Beached Floral sounds like I should go to the beach. Oh, my family went down to the beach. And we just had too much going on. So, oh. Okay, these are pretty. So you're going to get 3 of each. This is definitely like late summer to me. That's gorgeous. Love that page. Now, I haven't seen, you can see I'm cutting these open with you. I have not seen these pages. So that definitely, even though it's flowers, it makes me think shells. Pretty. Oh, I like that stripe. I think I'm feeling more fall with that one, with this one. Like end of summer. It's pretty. These are just, I'm honestly in awe of the beautiful papers that I got. Again, these are heavy duty. Again, these are great quality. Again, that looks like a leopard print to me. Oh, sorry. I'm getting a little punchy. Beautiful yellows. That's a lovely background. It's just a really nice, it has a bit of an antique vibe. A lot of these have a bit of antique vibe. These are nice. Ooh, I like that. Really liking that one. It's pretty. Let's see, is that the last one on this? Nope, there's one more. So, very nice. This next one, this gray, this was $2.99 for this pack. That last pack I just showed you was also $2.99. So I have no idea their reasoning behind any of their prices, but this one absolutely makes me think of weddings. So I don't know if there's metallic in this one. I know, it just says gray. This one actually is called Gray. It's literally the name of it. Let me get this other thing down here. Okay, so we've got this pretty. I like that. These are kind of perfect for a lot of things. I am loving the simplicity of these. So I don't see any metallic. I don't think this one has any metallics. There you go. Get that one. This one's nice. Again, maybe it's just smudges. I'm just going to call it smudges. That one's almost looks like a Rorschach. It's pretty. So, let's see. Okay, is it just me, or does this one feel a little bit like Aboriginal? It's pretty. Love the simplicity of those roses. This one's nice, the nice swirling feel to it. Yeah, pretty. Ooh. I don't know why I like that much. I like it a lot. I don't know why, but I just do. Very simple. I wonder if these would make a good recipe book. I think they might be too plain. What do you all think? Oops, sorry about that one. Talking about not being plain. All right, so this next one was also $2.99. And we went from the simple gray to this amazing bright floral is what this one's called. I know I saw this one still there. Oh, there's a someone who it's a guy who does material, and his name starts with an F. I want to say it's like, I don't know. I can't remember the full name, but this is kind of that very bright that I think of him doing. This brings me back to my preppy days in Virginia. That one's pretty. That's almost a little girl type. These are gorgeous. These are just gorgeous. These make me think of like maybe they make me think of, not this one. The flowered ones make me think of like the 40s, the 30s and 40s. I don't know why, but they do. They just make me think like it's pretty. Oh, I love this one. I love the simplicity of this one. It does make me think birthdays, but it could be used for so much. Yeah, look at that. Oops, missed a page. There's a lot of butterflies in this one. It's just called Bright Floral, and it's number 3. So I think there are other bright florals. But there are a lot of butterflies. This one. This is what I'm talking about. Just makes me think of some things that I've seen from that 30s and 40s era. Which I love. The design styles of that era. A lot of butterflies. Now, I have not done the butterfly show in the past. I don't even know if I can get into it for next year. I don't know when some of these shows you have to apply for them a year, if not a little bit longer than a year in advance. Usually it's just but that one might already be closed. And I think it's in the spring of next year. But these, I think some of the butterfly ones on here would be perfect. Do really like this almost denim look. Oh, that one's interesting. I could do without the butterflies. I don't know. I don't hate butterflies. Butterfly lovers, please don't come for me. It's just not my thing in things like this. I always think of them as being a little bit more childish. Okay, next one is Country Road. Makes me think of... Who sang that? I can't think of I can literally see him in my mind's eye, but I can't think of his name. Okay, so this, oh yeah, this is gorgeous. This is thinner. It's not as thin as some of them. This was $3.24, 20 designs, 4 of each. It's not super thin. Okay, there's only, am I missed there? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, it's thinner than I thought. I had 2 pages together. Okay, so, but it is very pretty. And for me, this is like Junk Journal Central. I think these pages would be great in the junk journals. So, I have certain aesthetic that I often go for in my junk journals. This absolutely fits it. So, loving these. These are really cute. That one's pretty. Oh, I love that one. This is like the that smaller pad we looked at earlier, isn't it? I could swear. Now, they do companion pads, the different sizes, just like most companies do. So I would not be at all surprised if this is a companion pad to one of those. Because I absolutely remember seeing at least one of these designs, if not more of them, just smaller. That's pretty. There's that tool. This actually reminds me of like some wallpaper in my bedroom when I was little. I shared a bedroom with my sister Susan. Yeah, I'm sure this is the companion piece now because I remember those tiles quite well because they look like ceiling tiles. And this one, pretty. So that must have been that little one. And that's the bottom of that one. And we may run into another one. I mean, for all I know, I've got, more than one matching. So this next one was $3.24. Yeah, it's so strange. The prices are just all over the place with these. Uh-oh. Some of them do not like to open well. And I'm sawing through. My word. I don't know if y'all saw that debacle. Let's get this one. So this is called Textile Floral. And that side comes out beautifully. And 20 designs, 3 of each. And I know that it drives me crazy sometimes. So by the way, my shirt, which I think you can see, it says not bossy, just aggressively helpful. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, so again, we've got some of these nice, almost denim-y looks. Wonderful quality paper. Oh, that's pretty. It's like textured. All of this quality paper that I've been talking about, if you don't know the the Hobby Lobby papers like this, they're like a textured paper. Oh, I love that one. I love that. I think I have that in a much smaller version. I really do. So these are beautiful. Definitely. Almost, that's what they made me think of. They made me think of it like a French countryside. So, oh, pretty. Oh my word. These are so pretty. I'm trying to keep the whole thing in your view. Just such beautiful papers. I mean, I'm just really enjoying going through these. I hope you are too. I like to look at beautiful things, paintings, and so on. I'm gonna have to do like a shabby chic French journal type series, I think, because there are several in here that are like that. Maybe we saw one like this earlier today. Oh gosh. And then I think, yep, that was the last of it. That one. Okay. It's like never ending. Like there's some weird critter putting more on here as I'm getting through some. The weird critter's me. Sorry. I cracked myself up. Time for a sip. Oh my goodness. Okay. So This one is called Impressionist Floral. So again, I think we're going to be looking at some things that really make me think of France. They're really beautiful though. Oh, okay. This dark one, again, I've been looking for things that are going to be like Halloween-y. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can cut that one. I think I might need to frame it or something. That's beautiful. I like the simplicity of that one. It's pretty. So again, nice heavy duty. It's got that textured feel on top. This one to me is very fall-like. These are very spring. Very nice. Yeah, very impressionist. Very stylized. It's a simple. I'm not sure I like that stripe as much as some of the others, but I think it'll be a great background. I like the brightness of this one. That one's like, can you see that? It's like you can see the paint on the paper, almost. So again, a very French feel to this pad. Try to get through these. Get the papers. I love that. Ooh. Makes me think of dogwood. Oh, I like that. I like that as just a background. And that is the end of that one. Next, we have Christmas plaid, and literally that's all this one is. It's just plaids. This one was $3.49. Okay. Here we go. That to me is very much a quintessential Christmas plaid. So is that one, but that first one, I feel like it was a popular plaid when I was in high school. Like people had like scarves and things. That's really pretty. It's great background. Oh, that green one, it would be great for a vintage background. Yeah. I think I've made some scarves, some of the infinity scarves in these. I'm sure I've made one in this. That's so funny. But these are beautiful. So these designs, I actually have made several of these. That one can be any time of year, really. Most of these are very, very Christmassy. But I think that's fall or Halloween to me. Like that one. Ooh, look at that green. It's awesome. Oh, I know I've made an infinity. I've got an infinity scarf right now in this plaid in my sock. And I just think that's hilarious. Oh, that's pretty. Very Christmassy. Let's see if I can get to this next one. Ooh. Very Christmassy. That one's pretty cool. Now there is no metallic on any of these. And that's the last one. Right there. And that definitely gives me like a 50s, 40s, 50s vibe. Okay, Evergreen Cottage is the next one. So winter or Christmas for this one. This one does have some metallics. Let's see the foil. So, I don't know if I can get it to shine for you. liking that one. Oh, this one's just simple craft almost. Oh, wow. Those are pretty. Get that one down. Sometimes these don't want to move as well. That one out of the way. Okay. Wow, this is over 2 hours. I'm so sorry, guys. So Christmas and I'm moving a little faster and I just realized that it was. Oh my. I love that one. It's pretty. Well, hopefully this is something you've been able to put on in the background while you're maybe crafting or getting something done. I would love to know, by the way, for anyone who's still hanging out with me, when you're watching my videos, do you ever turn them on and just have them in the background while you're doing? I do that with some videos. I find it sometimes, especially if I've got like a longer video, I just turn it on and I like to, you know, when I hear something interesting, I'll turn back around, but I'll be doing some other things. We all like to multitask. Oh, that's pretty. With the Deck the Halls. That one's very pretty. It's the sweater look. And gnomes. I don't do a lot with like the black papers for Christmas, the dark ones. And I do think that although this can be Christmas, I think it can be more Halloween-y. That one's cool. And again, it's got some metallic in there. Wow, that one's very metallic. And that is the end of that stack. Yes, I really did just look at the timer on my phone and realize that we are 2 hours and 12 minutes into this one. We only have a few packs left. So this one is called Sunflower. So I think that we might see some repeats. Oh, isn't that pretty? I think we might see some repeats from the other sunflower one, but that's really nice. We've got a lot of this one now. That would be interesting to do a full background. And again, these are the nice heavy ones. I love that color. Oh, I love that pink. Beautiful sunflowers. So the pages are nice and heavy, and these are the ones that have that nice textured feel. I love this color. I think to me this is very summery. I like to use this on backgrounds for my summer ones. Pretty. It's a nice thicker black and white plaid. And then we've got that pretty blue again. Just a different size. Nice yellow. Right. Ooh, look at that pink. This one's in that other pad I showed you earlier. Do you remember that one? Oh, wow. Look at that one. I hope there's a blue plaid to go with that one. Oh, that's gorgeous. Maybe I should do a sunflower album. That would be cool. This one I've seen in other ones. I don't remember which one. Wow, that is vibrant and beautiful. And that is the last of that pack. I should have done this one earlier, shouldn't I? There we go. Let me get into this one. That side. And this one's called Fabric Flowers. Let's see. 2, 3. I'm gonna pull that one up. Okay. And $3.49. Oh, this is exactly what it says. This is like fabric. So you can see the design. And again, because it's got a texture to it, it really feels like just someone has put some kind of a hardening agent on their fabric. It is just beautiful. Wow, look at that one. Okay, I don't even know. This is just so gorgeous. What should I make out of this one? I don't know. I wonder if this, I know I've talked about some of these being wonderful for different things, but some of these, maybe not all of them, but some of them, depending on someone's wedding colors, I think some of them, and this one also just makes me think of France. I don't know why. It's the mustard yellow, I think. Very denim-y. Ooh, that's pretty. I mean, gorgeous. Purple. So the purple always makes me think of my sister-in-law. And if you know anyone who has Alzheimer's, Alzheimer's is such a thief. It's anyway. But she always has loved purple. So anyway, that is the last page of this one, and it's just amazing. This next one is called Abstract Designs. And I remember looking at this one and wondering if I should get it. But again, I realized I liked the brightness of it, and I thought there was going to be some really good background colors in here. And I think there are. Although there's a lot here. This super bright, I love this as far as a background. Some of the super bright flowers, that doesn't sound right. Maybe too abstract for me. But I think I was also thinking about turning these into boxes. That one's kind of cool. So these are this one's really pretty. This one's very pretty. This one I like. And guys, it's okay not to love every sheet of paper in your paper packs. Y'all know what I'm going to say about this one, so I won't say it. I think some of these are amazing for backgrounds. And wouldn't that be fun as the cover of an album? I think I might do that. These look like little fireballs. And again, very abstract. And that's it for this one. This one was very small. 10 designs, or 3 each. Okay, so the last... Oh, nope. I'm leaving Christmas for the last because it's my favorite. This one, so I'm going to show you this one, and I'm going to tell you, I think you're going to know right away that I'm thinking Halloween. Absolutely, I'm thinking Halloween for this one. And I was when I looked at it. Believe it or not, I did not get one of everything. Now, I just realized, so this is called Boho Chic, 20 designs, 4 of each. This is the thinner one, the thinner paper, not the textured feel to it. But again, it'll be great for backgrounds. I mean, really great for backgrounds. So I may do, oh wow, I love that. I might do a Halloween junk journal using some of these papers, because I like to use on some of the journaling pages that I put into the junk journals. I like the thinner, almost copy paper like. This is a little bit thicker than copy paper, but I do like that in my junk journals for the writing, and because I like it. It gives you a little bit extra, I don't know, support. Again, I love this one. It definitely feels Halloween. This one doesn't necessarily feel Halloween, but it really could. There's a lot in here that's making me go Halloween. I really do think I'm going to use these on a Halloween junk journal. Little flower in there. Oh yeah. Can you see like a skeleton on one side? This one's got, can you see the little notes down there? I really like that one. So beautiful. All right, so this one, super fun, super perfect. This one almost makes me think of Frankenstein. You know, the flowers little girl tries to give him. Poor Frankie doesn't know his own strength. Okay. Ooh, definitely. Almost like an x-ray. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I love that one. This one was a big, oh, wow. Each, almost every turn. So even though Hobby Lobby does not do Halloween, they have a lot of things you can do Halloween with. Okay, last two are Christmas. My favorite. Believe it or not, we're almost there. This one is just called Winter. So we've got 20 designs, 4 of each. The 20 designs, 4 of each. If it's not 3 of each, it kind of tells you right there that it's going to be the thinner paper. So this one, of course, you could use for St. Patrick's Day too. Okay, these guys, I swear I saw something almost like this in the earlier one. I think it's the same one. These you could cut out independently, back them up, and then you could cut out these cute little snowmen. Pretty. Oh, I love the just simple dots. Okay, so you've got some houses, almost like a little village-y thing going there. I love this. I think I have this in an 8.5 by 11. I think I have this pad, maybe, but it doesn't have all of these on here. I love this one, this green stripe. I haven't seen much in the way of candy cane stripes, and I wish I did, because I love using candy cane stripes. I think they really, as a background for some pages, really make everything pop. That one's cute. This one, it's okay. I could do without this kind of curly thing, but it's okay. That one's pretty. Again, you could cut those Santas out. They're nice and big. Pretty nice, simple pine cones. Oh, I like the plaid. Oh, pretty. We've got some poinsettias. Nice trees. I like those trees. And you end in snow. This is it, guys. Last one. Last one. This one, I don't remember if I was thinking I had never seen this one before. So let me get it here so you can see it. I love this. Again, thinner paper, but I think that is beautiful. I love the color on this one. So I think that this would make a beautiful recipe book. The colors in here, and just the lemons and the oranges and the greenery. Really pretty. And then I often, not always, but I often add embellishments on some of the recipe pages, but on some of these I'm not sure I would. I love that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Cute. That one is also very cute. That's pretty. Really similar to one of the other ones that we just saw. Love it. Persimmon? Is that persimmon? That's not a persimmon, is it? Somebody will know. That's pretty. Peace on earth, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Very nice. That's a beautiful, it's that blue. Okay, and another orange. That would have I just like the continuity of those oranges throughout. It's a pretty green, and again, of course, you got that green that can double duty. A cup of cheer, Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry and Bright. Merry Christmas. Cute. And snowflakes. And then you have this kind of, it's bluish, almost gray, but not gray. Definitely blue. This, I know what it is. This reminds me of Williamsburg. This style throughout here really makes me think of Williamsburg and the way they decorate. I love the outdoor lanterns. And then that's the last page. I have material almost exactly like that I want to make a quilt out of. Okay. Hi. That's it. You guys tired? I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so sorry it was so long, but I know. I hope you had fun with it. I did. I had fun showing you guys and hanging out with you today. So, super fun. Thanks so much. If you liked the content, all right, normally my videos are not 2.5 hours long. That's pretty long. But if you like the content, you like some of what you saw, please think about subscribing, hitting the like button, all of those things to help me grow so that I can, keep coming, hanging out with you. All right. I'll see you guys later. Cheers.